You guys, it's starting today. Our closet installation is starting this morning. I am so excited. They were here right on time. They said that they would be here at 8. They rang the doorbell at 8:03. I think the two gentlemen that I just welcomed inside, I think they're still upstairs. They're trying to figure out like the order of stuff and everything. So I'm so excited. We're all prepped. We moved everything out of the closet. I vacuumed, swept up the floor. I think we're good to go. They are starting to bring the materials in, but here's the back of one truck. And here's the back of the van. I don't know if you can see, it's all shadowed. Oof, that's the color of the laminate that we got.
How are the measurements? That's always like the first obstacle. Yeah.
So far, it's looking good.
Good.
We're pretty much trying to unload. This is our second truck we're unloading right now.
I know.
Yeah, we got 3 trucks to unload.
Yeah, it's a lot of material.
Yeah.
We're doing kind of an experiment on you. But a good one.
Okay.
We're using new backing, the present backing,
Right.
which conceals like, because everything is hooked on with our system rail.
Okay.
Which isn't the prettiest thing in the world.
Okay.
But this way it like hides it. So it gives it like a really clean
finished
look. So you're our guinea pig actually.
All right.
So we're excited.
I'm down for that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Very excited. It's gonna look beautiful.
I'm glad I went with this gray. Remember we were gonna go with more
The natural color.
But I'm glad we went with this.
Yeah,
with
that's
this
good.
gray.
Look good with the wood flooring.
I think so too. I think it gives it a nice softer look, and like you said, you've got a
It
lot of
brings
gray in
the,
there.
the bathroom.
She knows. Remember the doors might interfere with the. I think we're okay.
No, depending. No, because these are 14, 16.
That's true. We might be all right.
You might be all right.
Yeah. Talking about those lights there.
I thought you said you mentioned you might want to get rid of those lights.
I may.
It might.
I may.
It might. This one?
It might.
It might.
Okay. Do you need me to get those removed before you install?
I don't think so. You know,
Oh, okay.
Let's just install. I think we might. It's gonna be close.
You never know.
It's gonna be close.
Okay, we'll see. We'll see. Okay. All right. So the two gentlemen just left. So I wanted to show you what we have done so far after day 1. They really spent most of their time just bringing up all the materials. They were like, wow, your staircase is really long. I was like, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. But they started to put up the rails. There's a rail up there. They did mention that tomorrow they're gonna have a third person here with them working. So they said it's really gonna fly. Like now that they have basically like the spine of the setup and they've brought up all the materials, that really is just gonna go pretty quickly from here. I told them, I was like, no rush, you know, they have all week here. All right, that's it for day 1. All right, so they've left for the day. This is the end of day 2. Wow. Oh, that's a lot of progress. So I did opt to go all the way up to the ceiling. We have 10-foot ceilings, and I believe they, like their systems are automatically like 9 feet, something like that. So it did cost a little bit extra to go all the way up to 10 feet, but I just think it was worth it. I didn't want to have that empty space up top, and there's actually going to be cabinets up here. So, this is so exciting. So this is my husband's side, and then this is my side. Oh, this is so great. We're going to have a hamper here that like kind of tilts out, and all of these strips are lights. So really excited. I just wanted a lot of lighting in here. We've got lighting up here and up there. Oh, this is so exciting. So the electrician came. They've already covered it up, but there is an outlet. Actually, it was over here. There was that outlet there. It's just a plate. You turn it into an outlet, and then actually you can see that these just kind of pop out if we ever need to get to it. And then he did take down that light fixture that was there and put that cap on. So if we ever want to put a different light fixture, we could do that in there. But yeah, that's it. That's it for day 2, but it's looking, oh, it's looking really good. Really, really good. Hey, it is the middle of day 3 for the closet installation. It has been such a crazy morning that I haven't even gone upstairs to check, make sure they're good. They haven't asked any questions, so I'm assuming everything is fine, but let's go take a look at the progress. Okay, well, I see they've taken off the baseboard here, so I guess they're getting ready to put in this whole wall of drawers that we're gonna have underneath the windows here. And, oh wow, you guys, look, oh my God, look at the lights, the strip lighting. They've put in the hanging rods. Oh, wow, 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 wow. So I guess they're gonna be working on this side next. Hanging rods have to go into these 2 sections here. Oh man. And then I guess after that it'll just be the doors and like the hamper, and that's gonna be like a charging drawer. Guys, this is really exciting. Look how cool that looks. Oh man, and they finished the top too. Wow, it looks great, huh? Oh, and they also finished the bottom. Look at that. Wow, that looks beautiful. Here is a close-up look of the hanging rods. So the hanging rods, the finish is going to match the handle. So it's like this brushed gold. And then I got this that slides out. So it's for like scarves or belts or whatever. And then I have 2 of these ballet rods here. Here's the other one. This looks so neat. I just love the lighting. I love the lighting. We weren't sure if we wanted to do the lighting, and I looked at my husband and I was like, we're not getting any younger. Like, this eyesight isn't getting any better. He was like, good point. Let's do the lights. So I'm so glad we got it because it just looks really cool too. All right, so the workmen just left for the day. We're at the end of day 3 now. Let's see what this looks like. Let me turn you around. Oh wow, they have the framing out for the drawers. Oh, awesome. So they still have to like finish things up. But that's the seat where we're gonna sit to put our shoes on. I have to get a little cushion for that. And yeah, these are gonna be 4 drawers, and then a cabinet at the end. And it's the same thing over here. 4 drawers, and then that's going to be a cabinet with some shelving on the inside. Okay, so this pretty much looks the same, right? Hold on, let me turn on the lights here. Yeah, this pretty much looks the same, except, oh, we have more hanging rods that have been put up. So this one was put up here, and then I guess tomorrow they're gonna hang all the doors. So there's gonna be doors in front of here, this cabinet, doors in front of this cabinet. Those are gonna be solid doors. And then for this over here, we're gonna have, it's like these glass doors that I thought looked nice. And then the hamper is gonna be there. Oh, we have these little remote buttons for the lights. Oh my gosh, here, I'm gonna turn it off. And then let's turn it back on. Oh, that is fantastic. You guys, I'm so thrilled. And they told me that tomorrow is probably only gonna be a half day. So we planned on, well, they said 4, they wanted me to plan on 5, and now it's really gonna end up being like 3.5. So I think that's great. I think that means everything went smoothly, went to plan. Well, guys, a bit of an anticlimactic finish to this first week of installation, I'll call it. So long story short, the gentleman who was here to finish up the work today, he's like, you know that the doors and any of the cabinetry that has like the mitered framing, is it here, right? I was like, I didn't know that. I thought we were all done. So anyway, they didn't have all of the pieces. There was a little bit of miscommunication. My rep, actually, she showed up today. She was like, I'm so sorry. She's like, I just found out today. I thought you had everything. So anyway, they're not done. They're not done, and they won't be done probably until, it's mid-June now, probably until like the beginning of July. They said they're gonna get it in a couple weeks, and then they're gonna have to come back out and finish it up. So let me show you what we've done, because I would say we're like 90% there. All right, so this is what you see when you first walk in. Oh, I'm so excited. So yeah, we're gonna have, these will be drawers. There's gonna be a drawer there, drawers, and then a cabinet door and a cabinet door. So yeah, that's basically what's not in. And then, let me turn on the lights in here. So the doors, there's supposed to be 2 doors here, 2 doors here, 2 doors here, 2 doors here. All of that isn't in. And then same with that in the back, 2 and 2. And then the same with this, 2, 2, and our hamper, not here. But we did get the hinged doors up there. Those flip out. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, that's all that's missing. We got everything else. You know, what I mean by like the mitered, well, actually, let me explain. Let me bring you over to our bathroom. So here, if you look at the drawer fronts, we have a plain front here, and then we have ones with like this framing on the outside. I'm not sure what you call it, but I wanted that same idea because we have it in the kitchen also over here in the closet. So the drawers here, the cabinets, the hamper, all that stuff, they all have that kind of framing around it, and those are the pieces that are missing. So they had the plain fronts, but they did not have those mitered fronts. Well, I'm gonna sign off for now, and we can start putting clothing in here. It doesn't really affect everything. Like I can do the hanging stuff, and I can even put stuff there because they said when they bring the doors in, it's just a matter of them like snapping it in. There's not gonna be any kind of drilling or anything like that. So yeah, maybe I'll start bringing stuff in.
I still remember the feeling. I wanna dance till I can't no more. All of this time I've been dreaming on the dance floor. I still remember the feeling. I wanna dance till I can't no more. All of this time I've been dreaming on the dance floor. Tell me you still remember. One day we'll be together.
All right, so I just put away my shirts. This is really random. It's like my pajamas. I don't know what else to do with them. This is a cardigan that my grandmother had, so this needs to stay up. I actually should find a garment bag for this. My pants, my dresses, and then my coats. And then this will eventually have doors on it, so I put more like special pieces back here, like my Bottega Veneta like jumpsuit, some Simone Rocha dresses, my Chanel jacket, my Stella McCartney top, my Stella McCartney blazer, and a bunch of the Row dresses are back here as well. And then I just went through as I was kind of putting my clothes away, of clothes that I never wear. So gonna be donating those, donating this pile, and then this was a pile of clothing that was hung, but only because I ran out of drawer space, and I will eventually be putting these clothing items in drawers. So I was debating whether or not I wanted to fill up these shelves with my shoes and this one with like folded things. I'm thinking my sweatshirts, because my sweatshirts are hanging right now and they take up an entire clothing rack, and I have to put them up top, which I don't really want to. I mean, I'm not wearing them a lot right now because it's warm out, but my sweatshirts are clothes that I would reach for quite a bit, at least, once the weather cools down. So I think I'm just gonna wait until they bring the doors in to put everything else away. They told me I could just go ahead and do it because they'll just pop the doors on, but I don't know. I think I'm just gonna wait just in case, just in case. Also, what I wanted to mention is I think I had pointed out that I needed to add some more lighting underneath 2 shelves that I just completely overlooked. And California Closets, they're actually throwing that in because they felt so bad about the delay of the doors and the drawers. So they were like, those lights are on the house. So I thought that was really, really nice. I was not expecting it. I didn't ask them for it or anything. So I was really pleased that they just sort of threw that in. And I think they're gonna be installing those lights when they come back to install the doors and the drawers and stuff. So yeah, so I think that is it for now. I will be back. Yeah, I think I'll be back when they come back. All right, the closet is all done except for one small minor thing, which I will show you when I get there. So let me go ahead and turn around the camera. This has taken long enough. I mean, I know it feels really long. I have no idea how long this vlog is gonna be, probably like 10 minutes. You're like, whatever. Anyway, let me turn you around and show you my finished closet. All right, so our primary closet is off of our bathroom. So that's where I'm walking in from. And when you first walk in, of course, all of this is pretty repetitive since I've been vlogging this whole process, but we've got the wall with the windows. And so this is the completed wall of drawers that I wanted. Here is the seat that my husband really wanted, a seat where he could sit down and put on his shoes. I'm gonna order a cushion for that area, just to make it a little comfier. And we've got cabinets at either side of the drawers. And then in the drawers, I decided to get dividers for the top 2 drawers here and then the bottom 2 drawers. So same thing, I'm probably gonna be taking out like 1 or 2 of these dividers. But I wasn't sure, so I didn't get it for all of the drawers, but I thought that they could be handy for those drawers. I definitely wanted them up here for like socks and stuff. But for down here, you know, I was like, well, let's just try it. So I only got it for the bottom 2 drawers. We've got a big drawer underneath where we sit to put our shoes on. I love all this counter space. And then if you make a turn, so my closet is basically L-shaped. We have got the bulk of the closet, and I can't get far enough back to show you the whole thing in one frame. Let me see if I put this on the ground and I raise you up almost. You can see from top to bottom. Anyway, that is my side of the closet. And so I got these doored shelves, these cabinets here, and this is the small change that needs to be made. So for some reason they had clear front glass doors for me, and I actually ordered ones that have a really subtle frosted design because I didn't want clear glass, because actually you can see right here, you can see like smudge marks and fingerprints really, really easily. And with the frosted glass, it is much more camouflage. You can see some up there, some smudges up there, up there. So anyway, this was a mistake. So they will be putting in the frosted glass doors as soon as they come in. But I'm planning on putting my shoes here. So I put my Prada crystal mules here because I love how the crystals look next to these LED lights. And obviously I opted for the LED lights. And then I just have 2 rows of hanging, all lit. I'm gonna be putting my luggage underneath, I think, because I really want that kind of easy to access. And we've got some cabinets back here. Is a cabinet with a shelf and a hanging rod. I wanted the option. I can take the shelf out if I want to use it for hanging space. I have a feeling I'll probably use it because I have so much hanging over here. I will probably use this more for the shelving. So I could leave the hanging rod there. I really don't know what I'm going to be putting up there right now. So anyway, we have both just in case. And then over here on my husband's side, we've got 2 cabinets here. So the bottom one has a shelf hanging rod, and then the top one here just has a shelf up there. And then for his hanging space, he's got 4 hanging spaces. And we chose to put a valet rod here for him and a tie rack. And for me, I forgot to show this to you, I have a belt rack here. And then I have 2 valet rods, one there and one there. And then up top we have those cabinets that open, that like flip up. And then we've got shelving here for his like folding items. My husband doesn't have that much stuff, so he's just gonna put his shoes down there. And then we do have a drawer here, which is a charging drawer. I've got my droplet recharger in there. And then we have a tilt-out hamper. Oops, is it focusing? A tilt-out hamper. Isn't that awesome? So really excited for that. And that is it. That is our closet. I do want to mention that we have 10-foot ceilings. And so with California closets, I think their standard height is, it's either 8, I can't remember now, it's either 8 or 9 feet. Anyway, it wasn't as high as our ceilings. And so you'll see like a lot of closets, they just sort of like end and then there's space on top. And I just didn't want that. I wanted it to go all the way up to the ceiling. I just thought that would look a little bit more finished. So I decided that extra cost was worth it to build it all the way up to the ceiling. So I think it looks nice. You know, I was a little bit worried that it was gonna feel a little bit too, I don't know, like you were too kind of like closed in. But this is a big enough space where I don't think that's a problem. And I really like it. I really like that I chose to build it all the way up to the ceiling. So that's one thing I wanted to point out, if any of you guys are thinking about getting California closets. So that is it for the closet. Oh my God, I'm so excited. I mean, we're not done yet. We need the new glass, but that is okay. We're pretty much done. I'm gonna move all my stuff in. And if you want, actually, if you want a video of like an organized closet, I don't even know how organized it's gonna be, but like, you know, once I get all my clothes in here and how I have organized it in here, let me know, comment down below if that video would interest you. Well, thank you guys so much for joining me on this very long custom primary closet build out. Oh, I'm so pleased with how everything turned out. And sorry, one more thing. If you are curious about like the finish of the wood that we picked and like the handles and all of that, I will put that down below in my description box because I can't remember it off the top of my head because I actually changed the wood option last minute. I was gonna go with something that matched the floor a little bit closer. It was more of a natural, but I decided to go for this gray because I felt like it brought the bathroom in a little bit because our bathroom is predominantly gray. Like the flooring is gray, the tiling in our shower is gray. Yeah, so anyway, I decided to do that. So, and I'm happy that I did. And I do like the kind of like brushed gold finishes. Anyway, give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe down below if you haven't already, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!